race at MOTEGI. A great start from the pole position for Hiroki Ashore. No problems at all as round the outside comes the impulse. Bertrand Baguet into third position as Shotsuboy takes on Hiroki Ashore instantly. He wants to get in front of him as soon as is humanly possible. He's already trying to threaten his move to get into the lead. But a perfect start from Bertrand Baguet puts the impulse into third place, and he's going to take on Shotsuboy. Great start in GT300 as well as the Mach 5 of Yusuke Shiotsu closes up onto Guru Iguchi up to the inside line. Good start, and into the lead. Suboy has got ahead, and so has Bertrand Baguet. It's perfect for Tom's Toyota. Shotsuboy gets into the lead with Bertrand Baguet going with him.
That's a disaster for Cerebro. They really needed Hiroaki Ashura to maintain the advantage, and he hasn't done so. But Hiroaki Ashura now has it all to do as we've got a car in the gravel. Was that the Leon Mercedes? No, it wasn't the Leon Mercedes. We had a car in the gravel in GT300.
This is where he's got to commit against the support paddock pit wall. Now he comes down to the inside. Surely Zach O'Sullivan can nail this. The MOTEGI Lamborghini trying to get in there as well. Zach O'Sullivan cleans it up on the way down the hill. Beautiful job from the Englishman.
Tajima has a look up the inside. I think that's going to be the move completed. You can tell Yoshimoto just does not have the grip to do anything about that, and I think he's going to fall victim to the Yinging Toyota and the Leon Mercedes in short order.
The Aston collides with the Velarex Ferrari. They've gone off together. Charlie Vag is in the gravel. That's the end of the title fight for D-Station Aston Martin.
Get the move done, but look at Nurefa Kazumi side by side. This is going to be the move for 9th place.
And he's got to do it before we go full course yellow. To the inside line, finish off the move. There you go, 9th position, and that couldn't be better timed because with Yoshiaki Katayama in the barriers, here's the move for the Satamoto Opet Supra, 2nd place. He's got past Yusuke Shiotsu. That couldn't be better time for them. Look, they've just...
As we see position change there, that looked like, and the 2 ARTA Hondas are side by side. That's Nobuharu Matsushita versus Hiroki Otsu, and this is the battle for, well, 5th, 6th, 7th and 8th. I think they all stay in the order that they were previously.
And Sekiguchi worked their way past the Kondo Nissan. I thought Sekiguchi was going to turn that into an overtake. He might yet. He's going to try and get alongside. They've got the Satamoto Opet Super in front of them. They're going to go either side of it. Could this be the move? Kicking up from Sekiguchi. They bang wheels, and he gets it done.
Brilliant stuff there by Sekiguchi. He managed to just hang it around the outside, and the track came back towards him, and now he's up to 2nd place.
Kohai Hirate is up to 3rd position. Now he's just 1 place away from P2, and that will be as good as Championship 1.
He's actually, wow, look at Kazuki Oki struggling. It's the Dunlop tyres and not giving anybody any grip apart from the Subaru, it seems. We saw Hiroki Yoshimoto struggling earlier on, and it looks like it's Kazuki Oki's turn now. So Sullivan goes one side, then the other. He's going to try and outbrake Oki on the inside, and I think he's going to get the move done there. He forces Oki out onto the curbs. Oki had no choice but to give up the position there, but O'Sullivan.
Now they go through the right-hander, up to the left, trading paint again. To the inside line. No, you don't, says Hiroki Otsu. And here comes a charge as well from further back, Tepe Natori. Oh, what an overtake from Natori.
Sekiguchi got a big swapper on there in the middle of the S-bend, and that just gave Natori the chance he needed getting the move done. Oki just being forced off the road there, both cars going off there, so, well, that might get Nomura into trouble, actually. That's probably the kind of over-aggressive move that the stewards tend not to like. Brilliant move by O'Sullivan to clear the Porsche. All 3 of these cars on Yokohama tyres. It looks like the Yokohama's working well. O'Sullivan just needs to be careful now because he's the stewards have clocked his track limits.
He's got out ahead of the Impul Nissan. That is critical. They've beaten the Impul out of the pits. He's gone in the gravel. Oh my goodness. So Toshiki Oyu fighting for the championship. He's binned it for fresh tyres to counteract what this gamble was for in the first place, because Kenti Yamashita has eaten up the road. He's going to absolutely storm by. Makino's giving it everything he can. No, you don't. No, you don't. It's nothing he can do about it. Yamashita just drives right past him, blows him out of the water.
And meanwhile, in 300, the Team Mac car has taken the net lead with that undercut pit stop. They were the very first to come in.
And he may get on the radio and say, guys, look, this is pathetic. Everybody's just going to storm past. Look at Ramine round the outside. It doesn't matter how much I protect the inside line here. Toyota versus Toyota. And now we've got Yori Kimura in the Mach 5. Speed Racer gets the move. Oh, what an overtake. nails it into turn one. No problem at all for Sasha Fenestraz. The Argentine gets ahead, and that'll be a lovely move, and he'll use the Cintium Corsa Lexus to solidify the overtake. Into a switchback. Yoshida holds the line on the inside apex though, and Yamauchi opens the door. Can he keep that going on the far side? Squeezes. Can he hold it to the outside line? Yoshida keeps it present. Yamauchi holds on, and there's nothing in it. The Subaru is a nose in front, but still Yoshida keeps it present. They almost bang wheels again. Back to the inside, the Satamoto Oven Supra still there. As round the outside, the Subaru keeps on the power and finishes it. Brilliant from the Subaru. Here comes the man again on the inside of Oyu. He's committing. Oh, magnificent. Sasha Fenestraz pulling off one of the drives of the season. He can really throw his hat into the ring as up the inside, Tsukakoshi gets his move there on Ren Sato and picks up the overtake. Keep an eye on Kazuya Oshima as well. He'll want to go for the gap, which he does. 3 wide. That's Tsukakoshi. Where did that move come from? Oh my goodness.
Unbelievable from Tsukakoshi.
Big shuffle.
Oshima's ahead of Tsukakoshi, and Miyake has gone backwards, so Miyake is the one in trouble now. And look at Giuliano Lacey's right there too.
Dives in on 3 of them.
What a battle this has been, and the number 8, Tomoki Nojiri, getting it a little bit crossed up there off the road, but I think he's now ahead.
Hiramine went for it, look, he got the lead briefly. He just ran wide. Oh my goodness. Look at this, Hiramine really putting pressure, going for it on the outside line. He's done it, has he? Oh, he runs wide.
Not quite.
Keeps his foot in. Oh my goodness. As now Oshima round the outside of a Lacey as they use the D-Station Aston to box each other in. Excellent work, and now Oshima ahead of a Lacey. He gets the move done as a result. Now he can go after Tsukakoshi. Oshima, what a comeback drive. Dives in, 2 moves. 2 corners, contact. Oh, it's gone wrong. Here's Oshima with Ren Sato. Oh, he's hit him. He's hit him.
Full course yellow, so, wow.
Harate becomes champion. King slices and dices. Can he get the inside line? He's there. Yoshida's got to give him space. King is still there. They bang wheels. What aggression. King goes for it on Yoshida. This time they're going to bang doors. They roll off the power. Yoshida wobbles. Oliveira's got to get stuck in. Come on. Kohei Arati wants to win the championship. Get stuck in. He's into 4th. Can he get Harry King before the end? Kazuki Hiramine's close. Is it going to be a closest finish of the season? Yes, it is. But Kenti Yamashita wins for Tom's Toyota. They are champions for the 3rd year in a row. And Kenti Yamashita is the star of the show. Magnificent. As Mach 5 takes the victory, Speed Racers win in GT300. Look back. How's it going to go? Subaru 2nd, 7x7 3rd, and Kondo 4th. Oh, so near, and yet so far for Kondo Nissan. Here are the champions. The Leon Mercedes team will come home in 6th position, and the K2 R&D Mercedes crew are champions of GT300. They led from the start of the season. Their consistency kept them in the game, and they've done it by nothing. Absolutely nothing over the season. 1 point. Absolutely incredible.
Yeah, I mean, lots of minor incidents and a couple of full course yellows, but otherwise pretty clean stuff there as we see the final championship table. That doesn't really tell the story of what we just witnessed over the last 2 hours. 20.5 points, and obviously much closer in GT300. I should note that the number 14 Rookie Racing Toyota was given a 40-second time penalty in the end for Oshima's contact with the ARTA Honda, and there is confirmation. A single point is all that separates the 2 Leon drivers from Kohei Hirate, who'll be bitterly disappointed to miss out by such a slim margin. Carguy, well, they gave it a good shot, but they always knew they're up against it at this circuit. As we see the rest of the championship standings, what a season it's been. I'm going to have to sign off very shortly, unfortunately, because I've got the I have a lot of interviews to try and grab while everybody's still at the circuit before they all disappear off to enjoy the off season. Of course, still have Super Formulas to come in a few weeks' time. So we'll see some of them back there. Super Taiki also coming in a couple of weeks. But for Super GT, that's it until the start of next year. We have the season starting again at Okayama in April, as always. I think we'll probably get the 26 schedule flashing up on your screen before the broadcast comes to an end. And I just want to clarify something as we watch the team standings, because I don't think we really were in a position with so much going on to check who was going to win the GT300's team standings. Oh my goodness, look at that. It's a tie for the top, but Good Smile misses it by 1.5 points. That's got to be gutting for Katoka-san and Taniguchi-san.
That is Super GT all over. Jamie, a great way to finish the season with an absolute thriller. Thank you so much for your hard work this season. We'll see you back, of course, in 2026 in the Super GT commentary booth, and we'll read your reports, no doubt, on motorsport.com. Jamie, of course, will be back in Super Formula in 3 weeks' time at the season finale at Suzuka with 3 races to go through.